You've just finished a 12-hour shift. Your back is screaming, your feet are numb. You pull up your banking app, hoping for a miracle. But there it is, a cold, mocking zero. Then, as you scroll through social media, a lifestyle guru appears. He's leaning against a marble pillar in a silk suit. He looks directly at the camera and says, "You're poor because your vibration is too low." He tells you to just manifest wealth. Does that make you feel inspired, or does it make you want to scream? Your reality is being treated like a fairy tale. If you felt a surge of anger, that is your brain's survival instinct speaking the truth. For years, the law of attraction has been a billion-dollar industry. It operates by blaming the victim. It tells you that your struggles are your own spiritual failure. But today, we are stripping away the toxic positivity. We are looking at the hard science of the poverty trap. It isn't a lack of vibes, it is a biological and psychological siege on your mind. If you've ever felt like you're running a race on a broken treadmill, keep watching. We are going to dismantle the lie. We will show you exactly what is happening inside your brain. Imagine your brain is a high-performance computer. Now imagine that computer has 50 tabs open. 49 of those tabs are about survival. How will I pay rent? What can I afford for dinner? Will the car start tomorrow? How much processing power do you have left for positive thinking? Psychologists call this scarcity mentality. When you lack a vital resource, your brain enters a state of tunnel vision. It focuses entirely on immediate survival. Researchers at Harvard found that financial strain can drop a person's IQ by 13 points. That's not a lack of intelligence, it's a lack of bandwidth. You aren't thinking poor, your brain is simply stuck in emergency mode. It is physically impossible to plan a 5-year goal when you can't see past a 5-day-old bill. This cognitive load makes long-term decisions feel like climbing a mountain in a thunderstorm. But here's where it gets really interesting. While gurus tell you to just relax, your body is doing the exact opposite. Living in constant financial instability floods your system with cortisol. This is the stress hormone. In nature, it helps you run from a predator, but in modern life, it stays in your blood for years. Chronic cortisol exposure actually shrinks the prefrontal cortex. This is the CEO of your brain. It handles logic, self-control, and long-term planning. When the CEO is under attack, your brain defaults to the quick win. This is why people in survival mode might buy a small luxury or a lottery ticket. It's not bad logic, it's a desperate brain seeking a tiny hit of dopamine to survive the cortisol storm. Let's talk about the most dangerous lie in self-help. Thoughts become things. This idea suggests that if you are struggling, your energy is wrong. This is called spiritual bypassing. It ignores systemic reality and biological exhaustion. A positive mindset is a tool, not a magic wand. If your house is on fire, you need a fire extinguisher, not a meditation app. The positive vibes only culture creates a secondary trap: shame. You feel guilty for being stressed. You feel like a failure for being tired. But shame is a paralyzing emotion. It burns through the mental energy you need to survive. Real change doesn't come from ignoring the negative. It comes from understanding the heavy load you are carrying. You don't need to vibrate higher. You need to understand your biology. So if vibes aren't the answer, what is? We have to reduce the cognitive load. First, stop the shame spiral. Your brain is not broken. It is working exactly as it should under immense pressure. It is trying to keep you alive. Second, focus on choice architecture. Since your willpower is exhausted, do not rely on it. Automate whatever you can, no matter how small. We need to move from manifesting to acting smaller. When you achieve a tiny, manageable goal, your brain gets a natural hit of dopamine. This slowly repairs the damage caused by chronic stress. It's not about a wealth mindset. It's about regaining control of your brain's processing power, 1 inch at a time. The truth is, you aren't stuck because you lack positivity. You are stuck because you are a human being facing immense mental pressure. Your brain is doing its best to navigate a storm. Give yourself some grace. You don't need a wealth mindset to be worthy of a better life. You just need a path that respects your humanity and the science of your mind. What is one small win you can achieve today, even if it feels tiny? Tell me in the comments. Let's build a community that values reality over slogans. If this video helped you breathe a little easier, hit the subscribe button and join us at Prism Mind. You're not broken, you're just navigating.